Wiggins.
Oh! You saw that.
There's your run out. Great individual play.
Yeah, beats the transition defense up the floor, and then the easy finish. Boy, those feel good.
Welcome back to another edition of the MarKey. I'm your host, Team Tommy, and it's still opening week in the NBA. And tonight we have 4 teams looking to kick their seasons off with a dub. In our first matchup of the night, trust the process as a young and fully healthy Philadelphia 76ers finally look to bring Sam Hinkie's vision to light. Now, a lot of people, including myself, believe that the Sixers can actually make the playoffs this year, especially in the Eastern Conference. But Washington is looking to take that extra step too. They came up just 1 game shy of making the conference finals last year, and John Wall is looking to step into that MVP race and show that he can put his team on his back and hopefully carry Chocolate City to the finals. And there's the rookie Markelle Fultz before the game as he gets ready to take on the tough task of trying to guard the speed and strength of John Wall. And the rookie would kick off his career on the right foot, coming down the court on the fast break and throwing the ball up in the air for someone to go get it. And Embiid says, "Look what I found," as he completes the alley-oop. The Wiz will respond as Wall finds the money man Porter in the corner and it drops. But the Wiz might want to look away at this next one as Ben Simmons gets that deadly first step and lowers the boom on the Polish hammer. And Gartat, big fella, when you go for every block, every once in a while it's going to backfire on you. It's just a part of the game. Washington coming down on the fast break, and Anderson tells Frazier to get that shot out of here. The rejection with authority. But a few plays later, the money man will cash out again as Otto Porter knocks down the off-balance 3, topping off his 11 first half points. Fultz will use the screen to his advantage as he takes it to the rack, but Wall will go right back at him and finish with the left as he tells the Rook to remain quiet, young man. We jump right into the third and Philly will pick up the pace as Embiid powers in the slam. Moments later, the processor will grab his own miss and puts it back in. Next possession for Philly, and Sarge finds Fultz to drain the 3 right in the face of John Wall. And it's just not a good night for Gartat. Simmons introduces himself one more time to Marcin as he puts him in the rim for another poster. Sixers down 8, and JJ will find Embiid for 3 points the hard way as he takes it in and slams it with the contact. Embiid showing off the handles as he goes behind the back and finishes with the left, and at the end of the quarter, Joel will find the bottom of the rim again, and the Sixers will go into the fourth only trailing by 5. Early in the fourth, score is tied and John Wall hits a wall, turns the corner, takes the hit, changes his shot mid-air and gets it to go in, plus the foul for the and 1. But young Simmons will return the favor as he backs down, spins off a Bill, and finishes with the reverse 2-hander. And I guarantee you Bradley Beal didn't see that one coming. And Simmons wasn't done yet as he windmills it on the Wizards' heads as he was single-handedly trying to keep the Sixers in it. But he doesn't help his case as the Wizards come down and Simmons ties up Porter, but he still gets the shot to go. Wall joins back in on the fun as he goes at the rookie again and bullies his way over Fultz for the lay-in. But the Ben Simmons mixtape tour will continue as he gets out on the break, double clutches, takes the bump and finishes strong to trim the lead down to 7. But it wouldn't be enough as Porter throws down a reverse of his own. But in the closing stages of the game, it will be John Wall. What did he ever do to you, John? Both Wall and Porter would drop 11 in the fourth to put the game away as the Wizards win the game 94-84. But you can't say the Sixers weren't up for the task. Now the Timberwolves haven't made the playoffs in 13 years. And while teams like OKC and Houston retooled to contend with the Warriors, Minnesota also went out and made some changes, acquiring Jimmy Butler in hopes of ending their drought and finally making it to the playoffs for the first time since 2004. Karl Anthony Towns looking to make a statement in San Antonio tonight as he starts the game with the turnaround jump shot. Jimmy Butler's got a new team. He knocks the ball loose, takes it the length of the court, and finishes with the slam. And the big cat will go back to work, spinning off of Gasol and laying it in with the left. Now check out this ball movement as Muhammad kicks it over to Dang, who catches Towns on the cut as he rises over the defense. We're used to seeing this type of play in San Antonio, but it's usually coming from the home team. There's Rudy Gay as he hits his first 3 in the Spurs uniform. Cat would answer again with another spin to go around the defender, and he finishes strong. Second quarter, and the man of 1,000 jerseys, Jamal Crawford, showing off the range wherever he goes, pulling up for 3 in his new greens to put the Wolves up 11. And they look to extend that lead as they find Crawford in the corner, this time for the splash. Shot clock winding down, and this time it's Muhammad who drills it from the corner. Next play for the Spurs, Leonard can't hit, but it's Gasol showing off some rare athleticism as he slams in a miss. But the Wolves would answer right back, finding Jamal in the corner again, and the T-Wolves carry the lead in the halftime. Coming out of the break, Towns picks up where Crawford left off as he buries another 3. Later on, Zane can't hit, but it's cool because Towns is there to rise high and clean up the miss. Dinner's ready, and what's on the menu? Barbecue chicken. Towns was eating this game. The Spurs finally decide to double, but Towns kicks it out to Jamal, who bangs in a 3 to end the third. And he would start the fourth the same way. Crawford had 18 coming off the bench. And the Minnesota Timberwolves will continue the hot streak as Towns rains down another triple. Looking to close out the game strong, and it's Wiggins as he slams it in with the extra sprinkle on top. And you can see the frustration starting to build on the Spurs, but it's okay because they'll be putting out their misery soon. Later he would join the club as he pulls it from deep, and booyah! Sinks it from 3. And just for good measure, Wiggins says, "Let's go home." Wolves will knock off the Spurs 92-77 behind Wiggins' 13 fourth quarter points and Cat's 28, 14, and 6 steals. Well, that's it for this episode of the MarKey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed. And remember, everything ain't for everybody, except for air. It's kind of essential. Later, guys.